Oh shit! I was supposed to put the. Oh wait, I did do the address thing, didn't I? All right, y'all. I just gotta put this address in the. I'll just put this address. So one of the things that I really appreciate is I had some concerns. My AirPods Max is still in the car. Oh shit! I left them in the car. Um, I had some concerns about fitness, her fitness, the other lady's fitness too. And she didn't say anything like, if you don't love me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. She didn't give me any of that. She tried to find activities that, she could partake in that she could enjoy so that she could get involved in, these kinds of fitness activities, um, legitimately. And I guess this little DJI thing is not as it's not as lightweight as I thought it would be. Trying to balance it so it doesn't drag the whole thing down. I may have to go like direct. I may have to go direct with the metal on metal or metal on plastic. But anyway, um, anyway, uh, hold on a second. Do you know that your hazards are on? Ah, there you go. All right. Gotta look out for other drivers on the road, y'all. Oh, this is not. This is not a TSP production today. So we're going to take that off. Anyway, so, I had some concerns and, um, she took my concerns seriously. And I have to give her a lot of credit for that. Because, the modern woman of today is going to tell you about how she's going to tell you that, as a man, you are supposed to be attracted to her in whatever form that she thinks you deserve. And, my ladies didn't do that. And, I have a lot of respect for that. And, there are things that, they want me to work on to make their lives better. And, me knowing that they are committed to my satisfaction makes it where I am more committed to their satisfaction. It's a reciprocal thing. And, we don't, keep account of the injury. We don't say, oh, this person paid for this or this person paid for that. We're not we're not, with any of that stuff, Um, we just simply take care of each other as necessary. And if there is a concern, we always take each other's concerns seriously. And so a lot of people can't make a monogamous relationship work. Now, relationships with two people fail pretty often. But we were able to get our relationship to work between three people more consistently and more efficiently than many monogamous couples. And it's not because of the number of people that are in our relationship, but it's because of the quality of people that are in our relationship. We're all working towards the same or similar goal, and it shows. It shows every day. It shows in their approach when they deal with me. It shows in my approach when I deal with them. I have a shit ton of respect for them. So, Mrs. Evil, she took my concerns very seriously. And, she went to go look for, physical fitness activities that she could do that would keep her psychologically keeps her psychologically engaged. And, she really stepped up to the challenge, even to the point where, she, in 2019, before the world went to shit, she ran 3 marathons that year. Three. And I still think that she's insane for doing it. But she did it. And after a while, it stopped having to do with, what I was attracted to, and started becoming more to do with, and started having more to do with, her love of pushing herself. She started competing against herself. She always loves to have an event to look forward to keep her on task. And today, she executed. Now, my ordeal is nothing like hers. But when I see her working as hard as she does, it makes me want to work harder too, And, I went, I drove about 70 miles north of where I live to go see my mother for the first time in several years. And, as you guys know, I did not do Filthy Casual MMA watch party, but, when I went to go hang out at my sister's house, they had people that were watching the fights. And I was just like, well, I'm going to chill here and watch the fights with them. The fight card sucked. For the most part, it sucked. But, I ended up staying to watch the whole card, which means I didn't leave the area until a little bit after 11 p.m. I usually don't like to drive in the dark. But I guess I'm getting better at it. I'm becoming more tolerant of it. But, I had to set my alarm for 4:45 this morning, and I didn't get home until like 12:15 in the morning. So, I struggled to get up. But, I was able to get up for her. If she was on some bullshit, I might have slept in, you know what I mean? But she wasn't on no bullshit, so I was just like, yo, I'm going to I'm going to do everything that I can. I'm going to do everything that I can to, um, I'm going to do everything that I can to support what she's doing. So, you know, it was difficult getting up. You know, I got up, left the house at about like 5:15 on a Sunday morning, and we go from Manhattan into Brooklyn, and then I went back home to go back to sleep. All the while, she's beating her feet, and now I'm back on the road after, you know, having some, you know, not restful sleep, but you know, she deserves to have somebody pick her up in the drop top after putting in all that effort. And, you know, this is something that I've, you know, said to people over the years. You know, there are people out there that are willing to assist you on your journey. There are people out there willing to assist you on your journey. But in order for that to happen, you have to put in the effort on your end. And when you put in effort on your end, people are going to, you know, be more likely to move heaven and hell to help you on your journey as long as you're working hard. You know, I was homeless, you know, 19 years ago for over a year. You know, after we got together, we were homeless for about a month and a half. But you know what? When you know, you show that you're you know, willing to put in the effort, you will get assistance on your journey. And of course, it's up to you to make that journey count. Lightning Chegg says, come over from the Lewis stream last time. I appreciate you. I had when I got home at 12:15 in the morning, I ended up having a very long text conversation with Lewis until past 1 in the morning, and then I got up at, you know, 5 in the morning. not you know, the optimal situation to be in. But you know, if I ever needed anything from Lewis, you know, he always is there for me. And you know, whenever he texts me, I try to make sure that I'm prompt with a return, because again, you know, Lewis is one of the hardest working people on planet Earth, and so I don't mind taking out of the little bit of sleep that I get. I don't mind taking out from that. To, you know, to talk to him whenever, you know, he deems it optimal or necessary. So you know, within our household, you know, we do everything that we can to support each other's hard work. So after 2 sessions of restless trash sleep, I'm back out here on the road. Potato Player 907, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. Yeah. But imagine if you're Mrs. Evil and she got up, I think at 4 a.m. to beat her feet for 26.2 miles. Imagine being her, right? And again, you know, when people see that other people are trying to achieve big things, usually you're going to get 2 approaches. The first approach is to try to destroy them. And, you know, we know that we need to, you know, look out for people who don't want you to succeed in anything. We need to look out for those people and avoid them. But then there are other people that will take, even from the nothing they don't have, and they will use the nothing that they don't have, or the very little that they do have, and they will sacrifice those things to see you achieve something. Now, I didn't really sacrifice all that much per se, but I do know that if she was on some bullshit, I would have slept in today. And she's not. And, she has changed so much from a body composition standpoint. I look at her and marvel, and I go from being, somewhat, meh, to just astounded every time I see her at home. The other lady has also done a lot of good work too. And this is how you stay, you stay competitive, you stay attractive for your mate, even though you think you got them, and they got me. We're probably, this is probably going to be one of those relationships that does last until one or two of us die. Even if one of us died, the other two will probably stay together. We take this commitment very seriously. And some people may not understand this, but her running the marathon is somewhat of a token of her taking out the quality of our relationship seriously. And, I have so much love and adoration. And, the thing is, I talk to, most of the time when we have this message, most of the time we're talking to the young men. We're Blind Bat here. Blind Bat is not the youngest. He's not the springest of chickens. But he still has the proper mindset. Right now, he's kind of, but he'll never know who he's going to meet on his journey. And the thing is, he works hard to overcome a lot of obstacles in his life. And the thing is, he gets a lot of respect, even from people who don't respect other people. He gets that respect because he earns it with effort and his affable nature, and the fact that he shows respect to everybody, regardless of whether or not he believes they deserve it. His baseline is to show respect. And I learned a lot from that approach, and I've been able to achieve a lot with the help of many people, Blind Bat being one of them. If I was bullshitting on this YouTube journey, I'm pretty sure that, Blind Bat probably would not be in the comments every time I stream. But, people really do appreciate people that put in effort. It really is like that. I'm looking at a GLE 350, which is of the same generation as my GLE 450. But one of its fake tailpipes popped off. So I'm looking at it. It's got one chrome tailpipe on the right, but where it's missing on the left, you can tell that there's no actual tailpipe there. And it is absolutely hilarious. But anyway, I have a lot of respect for what the lady has accomplished, Lightning Check is like, I don't know who you're talking about. Could be a fictional character, or we're going by code names. Yeah. Now, a word of warning. It is possible that I could lose this stream because I'm going into a tunnel. But it is possible that this tunnel does have service. So we're going to figure this out together. If the stream goes off, I'll be right back. I'm getting killed on tolls. Goodness gracious. All right, let's see. So anyway, sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Well, I learned that there is no I learned that there is no signal in the tunnel. There's no signal in the tunnel, y'all. Yeah, and it is kind of a long tunnel, and you can tell because we were averaging about 35 miles per hour. So yeah, there's definitely a lot going on there. But thank you for hanging in there with me. I'm glad that I warned you guys, because I didn't know if they wired that tunnel for cellular signal. So I guess anybody taking that tunnel, trying to use Spotify, that's going to be a non-starter. That's not going to work. Not going to be able to do it. Gonna be able to do it. So I would like to ask you guys, sound quality to work. Finally able to. So I think traditional is usually here for my driving live stream. So let me know what you think of the sound quality right now compared to normal. I'll let you go. Every time I hit any road imperfection, my device gets yanked down from where the transmitter is plugged into the phone. Oh, that hurt my spine. That sucked. All right, they want me to take this turn here. Yeah, there is a turn here. Okay. Oh, we had wind noise before the tunnel. All right, so I got to use that little fuzzy thing. Next stream, we'll have the little fuzzy thing. Yeah, I really do. I do like this mic. It does work pretty well. Yeah, that rattling is unnerving. But yeah. So, we're going to have Mrs. Evil coming through here. We're trying to avoid the tunnel next time. Yeah, any road imperfection, it, just gets yanked down on the transceiver side. Yeah, but yeah, I'll use a little fuzzy thing on it. It's in this little drawstring bag that comes with the system. So, this is a test as much as anything. But I would like to get better audio quality for all of you. You guys, really support a lot, and look at all of these bridges I can't use. Yeah, it's so congested in Brooklyn right now. It is insane. Yeah, man. I have I have the car on Eco Pro. That's why you're not really hearing the engine like that. Um, you're not really hearing the engine like that because I'm driving a little bit more rationally today. But still top down, still a lot of fun, regardless. Even if I'm not being obnoxious. The discussion on MPGs change your mind? Nope, nope, not at all. I switch up my active exhaust in many tunnels. I mean, maybe I should have done that. I was kind of like by myself, but no, it didn't change my mind at all. It was just that like I got a fresh tank of gas, and I was on the highway for over 130 miles. So I wanted to see how high I can get my my gas range to go up. And then I discovered that there's an information, there's a piece of information I can get in my gauge cluster. Um, and um, there was some information that I got, and so I'm kind of playing with it to see, in which places can I try to improve my gas mileage and things of that nature. So, because there are different ways that you can drive, especially using, coasting features and things like that. I really hate stop signs on two-way streets. I really hate them. Like, you got to put a stop sign for all ways on streets like this, or just put a stoplight. Lucas makes a gas additive that makes gas burn cleaner. Lucas? Is it? Oh, Lucas Oil. I'm pretty sure a lot of these petrol companies are using detergents and adding them to um, and adding them to the gasoline to make them burn cleaner. Gas burns cleaner than it ever did, and now we're doing electrification, in combination with internal combustion engines, and then full electrification. And there are people that believe that hydrogen fuel cell is actually more advanced as far as reducing carbon footprint and being cleaner. They believe that that is actually the final form of zero emissions traveling, where the only exhaust component is just water. you know yeah, this is also true. Oh yeah, yeah, I think you understand this. You understand this. There are a couple of pieces of information I could get in this gauge, but the thing is, they put the button to switch to the limited amount of information you can put in that gauge screen. They put it on the end of the wiper stalk. So, the BMW experience, rep or whatever they call them, he showed it to me. Very feminine like, but he did show it to me. Um, um, but I forgot because it's on the end of the goddamn wiper stalk. Make no fucking sense. There is a liquor store in this neighborhood called Rhythm and Booze. Oh, it's a restaurant. Yeah, that's a very very funny name. I do think hydrogen is a viable option, especially for things like ships and planes, but also trucks. Yeah, I think it's also going to be those systems are going to weigh a lot less than lithium ion, solid lithium batteries. They're trying to create better battery technology. I think that's good too. But from the things that I'm reading about hydrogen tech, I really do believe that is going to be even better than the current electrification systems that we are currently seeing. There was a guy who made the papers that made hydrogen car, but he died. Yeah, he disappeared. He died under very mysterious circumstances. And I know that it sounds like some conspiracy theory nonsense, but I think that a lot of people tend to lead. The life expectancy for people who introduce useful things that go against the profit structures of powerful and wealthy people, their life expectancies are significantly shorter than the general population. And yeah, that's that on that. So we got a stop sign here that we're going to honor. Whoops. Okay. Looks real strange in this area. I do not know where this woman is. It's not a theory if you cannot be found. Yeah, I mean, technically, that would actually make it a theory, since we wouldn't have definitive proof of what happened to him. But yes, your point is still well taken. I had to pull out my other phone to text the lady. To find out where she is. Yeah, let me read what Seditionalists was saying. And hydrogen might also be an alternative to battery packs to handle the input of solar energy during the day and the output of energy demands during the night on the power grid. Those diamond nuclear batteries are said to last 28,000 years before running out of charge. Well, we would actually need to see 28,000 years worth of we would need to see 28,000 years worth. Yeah, someone was calling me, that's why. uh, uh, Windsor. Oh. So we're gonna wait for her here. World War III right around the corner. Hopefully we'll have more than sticks and stones left, preferably some AC. It does really feel that way. It really does feel that way. Hold on a second, I gotta see something. Yeah. So, damn. Cute white chick with bulbous boobs. It's hard to beat that. It's hard to beat that. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Lightning. If they actually made those batteries, by the time they ran out, one would know how to replace them. Hopefully. No human would want to use an electronic device that's 28,000 years old, though. Not even if right to repair is a thing. Right to repair will always be a thing. There's always somebody that is going to say, this is some bullshit. I should be able to own my own things. That's why they call it my own, because I own it. So now this lady says that she is 2 blocks away. It could take 25 minutes for her to get here because her feet have been beat. But I will offer this. If you get the right technology, maybe the device that you use won't be 28,000 years old, but you can use that battery in a newer device that is not 28,000 years old. Lightning, thank you. He said, hopefully when I come back, we'll still live in a world with private property. Well, when you got people like Lewis, sacrificing as much as he does to keep that word out there, I think that the movement is under more than adequate stewardship. But thank you very, very, very much for coming through and supporting my stream. Thanks for subscribing to this channel. I hope that we will have some more interesting conversations in the future. Lightning Chick, thank you. Well, the thing is, she might not, if she did get on a one wheel, she might not know when she'd be getting off of it. So you only need one fall from one of those things to cause more pain than 26.2 miles of running. But by that time, it's not your thing. It's your great X18 grandfather's, grandson's thing. Yeah, yeah. because obviously it wouldn't be mine, and I know that the device would not go back in time, so it would not become my grandfather's thing. It would become my super duper great grandson's thing. Universal batteries, I think that we'll get a universal soldier before we get a universal battery, sadly. Well, they really, really want me to. They really want me to go back through that tunnel, and I don't want to. Not interested in. And look, we have our beat feet victim.
Oh, they're my feet are victims.
And for her troubles, they gave her like 11 bagels.
I'm trying not to just like fall into the car. That's what my body wants to do.
Turn around, turn around, turn around. No, turn around to like, and then step backwards. She's dead. She's dead, y'all. We're gonna pin another medal on her today.
Oh, you got it working?
I did get it working. I did.
I had a whole pack of bagels. I think there's.
Was it worth it for bagels? Was it? You went on a 26-mile run to go
to get
buy
six bagels.
To get 6 bagels
and 2 apples, and they gave me cream cheese.
Who's gonna be more likely to eat that cream cheese, me or you?
I will fight you for the cream cheese today. Just saying. I can't put up much of a fight realistically, but I will fight you for the cream cheese. Put my aluminum foil down. That's what it feels like when they give me this aluminum foil. This is a big ass fucking
Seditionalist
metal.
says, "Grats though on the achievement."
Thank you. It's a freaking weapon. That's what they give us after. A weapon.
Wow, this is heavier than my Platinum Amex.
Goodness gracious. But it's the same design as the t-shirt. Yes. I like it.
Seditionalist, my car prefers to go through toll roads primarily, the fastest route possible, and using toll roads to do so. And it wants me to do the toll road. I don't mind paying a toll, but I do mind going through that tunnel again and then having the stream fucked up again. All right, so it looks like we found a route that is not in Beirut.
We could try you out on a 5K, baby steps.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like me and go fucking crazy yet.
Sir, I'm going to pull out. All right. So,
Okay, good.
Yeah, this was, you know, I was basically, you know, telling, the okay, because he's not going to help me out here.
He might only have the one package. I think he's about to pull out. Oh, my forehead is itchy. Yeah, he might be able to go. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
The one.
I know, yeah, that is a AO moment. So massive pause, nigga, pause. Wow, look at the red hair on that one.
There was another redhead who was in the race. She had like super curly hair. Reminded me of the chick from. I don't know why I'm trying to
Pee-pee
say
long
anything
stockings?
right now because my brain is just done. No, it was a Marvel show. Sentences are going to take twice as long to come out right now.
Are you talking about the chick that put the bubble and tricked all those people into playing in her storyline thing?
No, she's not an Avenger. She was, I think, one of the returned. I think it's in the series, the Winter Soldier. And
yeah. So, traditionalist, I made the mistake of leaving my AirPods Max in the car, and then you know, it you know, when it's upright, it kind of turns on. So, yeah, I kind of screwed that up.
I'm glad the audio's okay. At least we got one thing working today.
Yeah.
Also, with still so many people in that area, probably part of the reason why audio.
Make sure that this doesn't continue to keep sliding down.
I will do my best.
Oh, Prospect Parkway. Expressway. 2BQE. Okay. Not too bad. Not a bad idea. Yeah, so I was talking to the streams about, you know, how much I admire the work that you've done. Yo, this cop is blowing it. Kind of like I was yesterday. I want everybody to know that I was doing 19.9999 miles per hour.
Did you go back to sleep when you went home?
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest sleep ever, but
Something. We'll just be crooked.
Is that what?
I said we'll just be crooked. Give everyone motion sickness.
Can you fix it? Fix it.
Just in case you've never experienced a roller coaster, welcome to our street. I'll read that when I get to a red light, or when we get to a red light. Too shaky. We are now not going to get to a red light because I want to read that comment.
You can also touch. You can touch the comment and then read. You know.
I know, but reading it from here and then the screen is shaky. Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now I can read it. No PR today. I was hoping to, and then.
What was your final time?
My unofficial time is like 6 hours and a few minutes. I was aiming for 5 hours and 30 minutes.
You were aiming for 5:30.
5:30.
Your best time was what?
I think today I got a little over 6 hours. I'll get the official time later.
What was your best time?
My best time ever was 5:57. And my best time was my first marathon. The first one I've ever done is still my best time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now I know this pales in comparison, but the principle, you know, this is a principle comparison.
Yeah.
There are times when like I'm playing Asphalt 9 and I get like a really good time the first time out, and I think that, oh yeah, I made some mistakes, I'll just correct those mistakes and get a faster time.
Yeah.
And then all my times after that are slower.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, but I raced it better. How's it slower?
If I were to run a 5K today, I could PR a 5K. It would be my fastest 5K ever. That hasn't translated to the half marathon yet. I mean, to the full marathon yet. Also the half marathon. But I started getting some inflammation in my left knee. So I was forced to walk more than I wanted to.
Right.
Which was very frustrating. And by mile 15, I had a emotional moment where I had to just tell myself to chill out.
Yep. Because it's frustrating.
It was extremely frustrating at 15. So, you know, marathon is an emotional roller coaster.
It's a marathon. It is not a sprint.
Fucking roller coaster. You go through all the emotions.
Yeah.
And like, I went from crying at mile 15 to happy and smiling at mile 18 because a friend of mine was waiting for me.
That is
so I got
cool.
to see her.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Ah.
I saw her at 18 and 22 because there's a roundabout. So the first way
did she take an Uber?
Just literally like right there. Thank you. Because I really wanted to. But hola. But I'm happy it's over. But I definitely had moments in the race where I was like, why do I fucking do this? Why did I sign up for another one? What the fuck was I thinking that I'm going to do an ultra marathon next year? And now that it's finished, I'm like, okay, I know why I'm doing that.
Carbon!
And I will do it again and probably cry at mile 17. You know, this is just the norm. I feel like if you don't cry at the marathon, are you doing it right? I don't know.
Oh my God. She's a strong, interdependent woman, but she needs to cry sometimes too.
I need to cry sometimes.
We don't judge here. We don't judge here, right? Right, chat. We don't judge here.
It's because I can touch the knee. I could touch around the knee. There's no no pain.
Yeah, probably the soreness probably came from fluids entering the area to cushion.
Yeah.
You know, the the meniscus.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of your physical fitness work probably helped you out a lot in this. But I was kind of bragging about you a bit because I was talking, about how it was really, really hard to get up at 4:45 and then again at 12:30. But I'd say, when people work hard, there are people out there that are going to be very, very happy to sacrifice things. Little, medium, small, big, large, whatever. They're going to be people that are going to be very, very much into sacrificing on your behalf because of how much hard work that you put in. But I also talked about how we had some very adult conversations about what we needed to keep each other interested, and more than just we've been together for a long time, so we're stay together, right? Something beyond that, right? And so I was telling him about how you would look for ways that you could stay psychologically engaged while taking care of your physical fitness. And a lot of modern women today would just say, well, if you can't accept me the way I am at my worst, then you don't deserve me at my best. But listen, for a lot of these chicks, you'll never see them at their best, ever. So, you and the other lady could have just, gotten, really offended, but you instead chose to do something about it. But now you found your own passion. And now it has nothing to do with any of the stuff we were talking about before. Now, you love the way you look. You love the way you feel, minus the joints.
Yeah.
And again, this is why you're not going to die alone.
Yes. The ride is very nice. And the weather today was perfect.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Very thankful for that. And this actually sounds great. I think you should do it now because you said you could. So I hope you do and report back, please. 26 miles in 6 days. Please and thank you. That's your homework. Oh, and since Carbon chimed in as same, that's also your homework. 26 miles in 6 days.
Was that 4? That's like 4 miles a day.
You guys could do it.
I mean, even if you guys walk most of it, covering that ground is still valuable.
Easy. They're probably like, fuck that shit.
She's like, this pretty lady is saying stuff, so we're going to agree and then do nothing.
Yeah, when I started walking more around between 18 and 22,
okay,
the knee pain started to go away. I think I just needed to rest.
Yeah.
But at that point, I think my gas tank was just done. And every time I stopped, it was
it got harder
and harder to
get restarted.
Yeah. And then I couldn't go for very long at that point.
And that was your 4th marathon as an asthmatic.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That's something, I mean, we kind of forget about your asthma. Mm-hmm. Because of everything that you've accomplished, you've worked on, you know?
Yeah.
And I just think it's wonderful, personally.
So my goal for the summer is to get my bike repaired. The bike that was gifted to me from Louis
And who
Rossman.
gifted you that bike?
Louis Rossman. Very kind, sir.
Yep, that's, funny story about that. Louis Rossman intended to turn it into an electric bike. But it was too small for the components. So he, gave the bike to Mrs. Evil over here.
Which I didn't get to ride it very much because I'm still very nervous to ride it in the street.
Yeah, but now where we live now,
there's
there's
a dedicated bike area away from car traffic. But it just needs to be checked up. There's nothing majorly wrong with it, but I tried to change the tire.
This guy's just like, what?
Yeah,
my time is worth more than everybody else's. I'm going to drive on the shoulder.
So I had changed.
Look at this guy.
The tire on it.
Look at this guy.
I know. Monkey see, monkey do.
No, he's just an asshole.
Lemurs, is it? Or are those the ones that just...
No, those lemmings.
Lemmings. I know it was an L.
Lemurs actually are very cool looking animals.
Yes, like the ring-tailed lemur that they just jump around. Yes. Apologies to the lemurs. They're actually cute.
Yeah, there's a family. That actually sounds like a last name. Apologies to the lemurs. Our neighbors, the lemurs?
But yeah, so I tried to change the tire myself, and I got one ride in, and it was squeaking. So I was like, I probably didn't do this right. But I can afford to have a professional look at the bike this time. And then have my sister check it out for regular maintenance after that. I'd just rather have a shop do it first in case there are things that need to be replaced, and they'll just, it's a shop and they'll do it for me.
Right. What does traditionalist say?
I'll have to help me out. He said, exactly, I try to walk about 4 to 5 kilometers a day. Not much of a runner jogger. I always get shin splints. But I'm starting to bike more too, though I should get a new one that's more comfortable. Biking's awesome. You don't have to run. It's okay.
Anything you can do to get your lungs...
Biking is great.
...going, try to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not a cardio guy, but I'm considering doing the bicycle thing, especially since there's a place where I could ride it if I wanted to. But I also have the basketball option.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm going to do more biking this summer, and then I'm going to, which will probably help with, reducing the pain in the future, besides what I already do, by a more consistent weekly mileage. I would like to maintain a more consistent weekly mileage, starting with about miles, and then I will slowly increase. And they all won't get done in one day. It's just throughout the week, no matter how many days it takes, attempt to achieve or climb to 20 miles. And when I have comfortably climbed to 20 miles, I'm just kind of doing that on a regular basis, and it's not, it doesn't take much recovery. Then go up to 25, 30, one day making it up to 50. And then I'll think about the rest later, because that's far away. This is narrows.
I got a saggy screen.
Oh. Saggy.
All right, so the hardest part, we've gotten past it. So that's nice.
In the process of quitting smoking too.
Ooh, let's go.
And off tobacco and the green stuff, but still hooked on the nicotine.
Yeah, because that's really what gets you on the tobacco.
Yeah, he reduced it with a vape from 18 milligrams to 3 milligrams, so almost there.
Wow.
That's a significant drop.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I'm very proud to hear that. What was your inspiration for kicking the habit, Stad? Inquiring minds are dying to know. Well, there's going to be a copyright claim on my stream. Damn it. Look at this bling bling. Look at this bling bling, y'all. Like some Flavor Flav shit.
Goodness gracious. Oh, wait, should I wear my shades with it?
Yeah, let's get real douchey.
Now the sun comes out. It was pretty overcast. Which I'm not complaining.
So, I want you guys to know that this is the kind of woman that you want to have in your life. Someone who's going to work.
And wear douchey blue sunglasses.
And the douchey blue sunglasses,
Douchey blue
right?
sunglasses. That's mandatory.
You want a woman that is going to put as much effort into you as you put into her. That's how you keep relationships fresh. That's how you keep them healthy. That's how you keep, from having a divorce due to irreconcilable differences. We grew apart. No, you didn't put the fucking effort in.
Apologies for the yawning. I'm not bored. I'm just.
Yeah, 26 miles later.
I know. I'm just saying. Sorry.
So the other lady was like, yeah, she can come home and snuggle. And I was like, no, she's going to be a cadaver. Might as well donate her to science now, because she's going to be dead. I have a client at like 5 o'clock or something, 4:45, 5 o'clock or something like that.
Okay. I got worried for a second, but you have time.
So, I'll probably be in the office most of the day so that you can, I don't know, are you going to take off from work tomorrow?
I'm still scheduled to work.
Ew.
The home one, I'm probably going to do most of that work either sitting on the couch or sitting on the bed. Yay, remote work.
Yep.
I have some tasks that I can do that don't require two screens. A lot of data cleanup where I could spend tomorrow doing that. I only need one screen to do that.
Mm-hmm. What does traditionalist say?
Oh, he said last year I had a wake-up call, burning out on what work and such. So I've seek professional help to deal with certain things.
Yep, that's the way to do it. That is the way to do it, sir. And again, like Blind Bat always says, don't talk about it, be about it. And I like the twist in that building up there.
Yeah, it is cool.
It's definitely less creepy than that fucking building across the street from us. There are a lot of people are like, wow, like I've got a lot of problems. And then when you say, hey, here's how to fix them. Nah, that's okay. Because nobody wants to hear that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
everything. My grandmother came out to spectate.
Nice.
It passes, near my mom's house.
Yeah.
So I thought I gave her what time to get out there where she wouldn't be waiting too long. And she came out an hour early. I honor the possibility that maybe I intended on saying one time and what I actually said was something completely different. Because, just I'm not going to do anything right 24 hours before a race.
Right.
So she, poor thing, was out there an hour early. And she's calling me. She's like, "Where are you? I don't see you." I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm coming." But I was trying not to run too fast. Otherwise, I just would have burnt out by the time I got to her. She was only mile 8.
Right. One of the things I noticed
she waited for me.
One of the things I noticed about this car
Uh-huh.
is that when you come to a complete stop and the engine turns off, it tells you that the cars are moving in front of you by restarting the engine.
Very nice.
So if you're like looking around or whatever, and then the engine starts up and you look forward, you'll see that the cars in front of you have started to move.
Like, texting my dad.
Yo, tell him to text me. We need to talk New York Mets baseball. And Blind Bat, Mr. Don't talk about it, be about it.
Oh, thank you, Blind Bat. Thank you. And Seditionalist says, yeah, facing yourself and your issues can be rough, and walking away from your problems is easy. But if you're not happy with your situation, you could either own up to it or keep being miserable.
And that's why Stad is a VIP around these parts.
Ooh, stuff hurts. I'm kind of in the mood for diner food.
Oh my God.
Marathons make me want to have bacon cheeseburger with big ass fries from a diner and a milkshake. Oh my God, I'm so hungry now.
Look at this asshole.
Yeah, that is nice.
My time is more valuable than yours.
Wait, so what time were you done with your last client?
Probably like somewhere around the 6 o'clock hour.
I'll eat something when we get home because I gotta eat like right away. You want to go to a diner tonight?
The diner that you don't want me bringing
Yes.
first dates to?
Yes. I would like us to go to our diner.
All right. Well, there you go.
I mean, we're allowed to go to the other diners. It's just, at least at the moment,
I really do appreciate this, Dad. But you're definitely one of the more respected in our community. You are the rational, useful version of Jimmy Dean.
You're terrible.
Am I wrong?
And I think it would be hilarious if he pops up out of nowhere. What the fuck is that? And then insert sausage joke.
Well, you already know.
His ears are probably ringing. Dr. Evil is saying something
sausages
about me.
don't have ears. And this is the thing that I always wanted. I mean, everybody wants to make money on YouTube. Like that's just the nature of the beast, right? Everybody wants to become a YouTube star, make a lot of money, et cetera, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But for me, the number one thing, the 1A for me is creating a community, right? That was the big thing. 1B, was to make money. But the thing is, I may never make money with this. Wow, she really thinks a lot of herself, but she looks like a claymation character.
She doesn't know how to walk.
No, she doesn't. She's like a fucking clown.
Yeah,
but it's usually the women that don't know that they're hot that are just blazing hot. But the ones that are trying to be, they look like clowns.
Her posture was just...
Yeah,
I mean, I don't have the greatest posture either, but she was intentionally trying to...
Yep.
Like where I am rounded forward, rounded in the shoulders, as most people are, she was rounded the other way.
Yep.
Trying to push up boobs that weren't there.
Yep. She looks like a Looney Tunes character. And she probably thinks that, all the men out there want her and she's actually being roasted. Okay. Speaking of being roasted, I talked to you guys on the TSP side on Friday night. What we did. We were telling you about that bitter, lonely black chick that was trying to come for me in a Facebook group. She spent all day with my name in her mouth yesterday, the entire day. So after a while, she just could not come up with anything original. So she just kept going back and forth between calling me Dusty, even though I've got more money than she does. And telling me that I'm triggered, which is really funny because, you can tell me that I'm triggered 7, 8, 9 times, but it won't change reality. It's really, really funny how there are people on the internet that actually believe that there are other people that don't know them who actually care about their fucking opinions. Like, I'm so important that I can trigger you because, my opinion of you is so important. Like, your opinion of you is not even important.
Which one is it? Your car, just the first one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'll be able to read that in a moment. It's just when I plugged this in, it was like, install the app. It's like,
yeah.
Yes, sir.
But, once you start pointing out that, their bed is cold at night, then a lot of that steam kind of comes off their...
he was saying self-esteem is also important, though.
Yeah. But a lot of the steam came off off her fastball because the thing is, like, she can't refute the fact that her combative, belligerent, refusing to argue in good faith, can't have a discussion, the sign language, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. She could, after a while, you have to accept the fact, listen, yes, you're overweight or whatever, but that's not the real reason you're alone. It's your fucking attitude. And I knew that she was going to give me more content for my channels. I knew she was going to give me more content. But, it's in some ways, it's kind of sad because, she's going to die alone. And she knows that she's going to die alone. But she needs every excuse in the book for why she's alone. So instead of owning up to the fact that it is her why she's alone, she needs to make it about everybody else. Oh, he's too short. He's too broke. He's too dusty. Whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean.
I'm just thinking about bacon cheeseburgers and milkshakes.
Yeah. I need some time to empty my belly because you know my new addiction. I indulged in that before I came to pick you up.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I can wait. I'm gonna eat something when we get home and do your sessions, and then we can go out later.
I only got one.
Do your session.
Yeah.
Singular.
Remember Singular Wireless? Also, there was a really funny There's a really funny
so
skit on
random.
on Robot Chicken.
Mhm.
It called Syringular Wireless.
Oh my goodness. I actually don't remember that one.
Yeah. No, was it Verringular? It was basically like, you know, them fucking up your phone calls. Doing a lot of coasting. Straight west coasting.
Seditional says, treat her on Dunkin' Donuts. You can treat yourself with another 25-cent discount. I did get Dunkin' Donuts yesterday.
You know, Seditionalist is paying attention, right? He's paying attention.
He's getting that discount.
The best things about driving this car top down is that your visibility is just so much better.
You can see shit like that. They started the outdoor trays.
The outdoor what?
Up there, above Chelsea Pier. You see the swinging thing?
Yeah. Oh, the trapeze thing? Uh-huh. Hell no, I ain't doing that
shit. They started those classes.
Nah, they wildin'. They wildin'. And they're doing it on a roof? Can you imagine the Final Destination scene that will come with that? Nah, I'm good.
Whoa. It's at Chelsea Piers. Yeah. But the big swingy thingy.
The big swingy thingy. Yeah, that's my dirt.
I know it's the best description. You guys can take that as you wish. With the big swingy thingy. That's on
that was a fucking layup.
That's at Chelsea Piers. Then he says, there's a reason why we got feet instead of wings. I'll fucking take the wings today.
Exactly.
Can I have wings today? I don't want my feet.
Seditionalist, you know, he's definitely a brother from another mother. He understands.
I don't want my feet today.
He understands. when she's talking about that big swingy thingy.
We're leaving it at that. I'm not even going to correct it.
Oh, the sloppy toppy on my swingy thingy. Yeah, let's go.
The big swingy thingy.
Oh shit! Oh, he's just going to turn. Oh shit! Congratulations.
Thanks.
Apparently, you're a walking dick joke. Yeah. That big swingy thingy.
That's not why you married me? Don't get it into an accident.
Oh, man.
I want to get home safe.
Oh,
And then he says, "There's a reason we got 3 legs." Am I right?
Yeah, for real. That big swingy thingy. Oh my God, man!
Just trying to press the button. There we go.
That is gonna be the title of one of my streams. Big swingy thingy. Some sloppy toppy on my big swingy thingy. Oh man. I really wish Captain Paul was here so that he could edit that up. Oh my God.
Oh boy.
Oh my God. I'll have to stay here in the sun for a little bit. Oh my God. That.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Like,
you're welcome. I do what I can.
That was just.
Actually, that place, it's not technically Chelsea Pier. Is it part of Chelsea Piers? I don't know. Who cares? Near Chelsea Piers.
Oh man. Gotta write that one down.
I ain't writing shit down. Either you remember it or you don't. I'm not writing shit.
Oh man. You know I have a Galaxy Note 10 Plus, right?
You're driving. Concentrate.
Well, you could concentrate on my big thing.
That's post-race, post-diner. I do need calories first.
Oh man, I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead right now.
I'd rather
oh my
end up in
God.
the hospital.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's about to change.
Yo, I'm getting all these fucking pop-ups. What the fuck?
Light change?
Stupid. I don't need to know about all this bullshit. Let me write my goddamn note.
Nope.
About my big swingy thingy.
Use your brain. Can't write it down.
Samsung is swingy thingy blocking. Oh man. I'm gonna write in the note too. I'm gonna write it in quotations. And then I'm gonna give you the attribute.
That
the
one.
attribution. Yeah.
Anyways. Hungry. I don't. Oh, thanks.
Oh man.
You're so kind, husband.
Oh man.
So kind.
Oh man. See, this is why I don't play the Samsung versus Apple game anymore. Because they each have their advantages. They each have their advantages, folks. Oh man, too fucking funny. Why is this guy? Oh, it's AGM. I was about to say, how are you gonna have AMG on your license plate and you're driving an Audi? I was about to roast this guy up. Probably a personal trainer. Anybody with fit in their license plate is probably a personal trainer. Anybody with Coheed or Cambria in their license plate is probably a Coheed and Cambria fan. Probably. It's not guaranteed, but it's a good bet. Yeah. I'm so happy Tariq didn't see you do that. Wow. This is too much fun, isn't it? Perfect fucking weather.
Mm. It is.
It's gonna be really funny because they're gonna be like, when it hits July and it's like 92, you can just see like sweat just kind of pouring down.
Yeah. And that's going to be me at, any temperature.
So you're gonna have your new skin color showing in a little bit, right?
Well, I got to make these t-shirt tans, even. I'm starting to, what is it, the farmer's tan? I'm starting to get that.
Yeah, buddy. So we're gonna put the fuzzy things on the microphones next time because they were saying that there was wind noise on my way to get you.
Okay.
And also, we cannot take the tunnel, the Hugh L. Carey tunnel or whatever.
Okay.
That's down the West Side Highway that goes directly to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Because there is no cellular signal in there. Like zero.
You took that coming to pick me up?
Hmm?
You took that coming to pick me up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I didn't take it. The GPS was trying to force it. And I was just like, nah, son. No, thank you.
I'll definitely send the other one for that GPS update, OS update.
Yeah.
Because that was annoying the other day.
I wonder how many liters of fluid you had to drink during the marathon.
I have a 16-ounce water pouch. I didn't finish it all, but I sipped it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I skipped the water stations in the first half of the race because I was sipping electrolytes throughout.
Mm-hmm.
In the second half, probably like 15, 16, my body started craving regular water.
Right.
So each aid station, I started grabbing just normal cup of water and sipping that.
And it's good that you listen to your body too,
Yeah.
Because there are times where I'm doing the Gatorade thing too.
Yeah. Oops.
And then I need like an actual bottle of water.
Yeah.
Which is why I carry both in the car.
When I used to run with 2 water bottles, or when I had the hip one that had 2, I would put one water and one electrolyte.
Yeah, I figured you would do that.
But yeah, no, I just had the electrolytes and took water at the end. And I only had 3 gels, maybe 4. that I ate
Mm-hmm.
while running. But at that point, yeah, my body was just like, it didn't want any more sugar.
Right.
It just wanted water.
Because sugar does dehydrate.
Yeah.
I mean, you do need to have your blood sugar, replenished, but it does dehydrate. It does have dehydrating properties. So.
But then I had to be careful that I didn't drink too much water and then risk upchucking that shit.
Right. I get
Which
it.
then would cause whole other issues, which I've experienced, and it's not fun at all. It makes already anyway, it's not fun. I can't finish that sentence. Because I've done that before. I barfed in the middle of a race, and it was just water and banana.
That sounds gross.
It was like no bile or anything like that. It's just, I think I took in too much water.
Yeah.
And my body said, no, thank you. But it did
Basically,
throw off my electrolytes.
she tried to swallow.
And I failed.
Failed. Oh, well.
Yeah. Something you got to train for.
Oh, my God. That's funny. Yeah, this guy is so thirsty. And you end up in the same place anyway.
Yes. So gels, like those squeeze packs, I can never stomach those. I prefer Muesli bar or ST. Yeah, it's what you think. It's like 100 calories per pack. And I take those every 5 miles-ish, depending on if my tummy is ready for it. But yeah, some of them I really like. I used to really like the GU ones. They're really thick. There's a chocolate one. It just tastes like you're eating chocolate frosting. But then
that's a lot of sugar.
Yeah. And then I moved on, or I'm trying to get more of the Gatorade ones because I like the consistency better. It's thinner. So the GU is good in the very beginning where your stomach can tolerate almost anything.
I wanted to let you guys know this is not a Prawn Hub stream. This is not a Prawn Hub stream, okay? Get your minds out of the gutter. Leave me alone in the gutter, okay?
Traditionalist says, when you try to swallow too much. I was just reading it. There was a sloppy toppy joke about swallowing too much. I was going to read it. Oh, man.
Is it worse when it comes from a big swingy thing? Oh my God.
I got to glance at it. I almost flew up.
Hilarious. Well, we've come to the end of our journey. I want to thank everybody that came through the stream today. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for joining us
anymore.
on this celebratory stream. Her completing her 4th marathon. We have a lot of love and admiration for Mrs. Evil around these parts. We'll see you on the next stream.
Bye.
Peace.